Hello, kinfolk. Are you ready for a little old-fashioned night?
That's right. We're like the worst group ever that you ever saw in identical outfits. We're the boy and girl band.
We look good.
We do look good. Velour is amazing. More people need velour.
It's very soft.
It is super soft.
Honestly, I want this. I'm wearing clothes underneath, but I kind of want to be naked for it.
Do you know? There is nothing stopping you.
There isn't anything stopping. The only thing stopping Nick is, I guess, his underwear that's stopping it from touching is velour.
That's it. That's the only thing that's going to come between me and this velour suit.
All right, you're going to have to get in frame, though, sir. You're going to have to push closer to Becca, because we seem to be a little bit...
Ooh, I like this.
Oh, maybe it's the cam.
Think I have to move the camera over?
I think I'll move the cam over.
Oh, no, don't do it. I'll do it.
You just tell me, right?
I just have to... No, it's just...
Move it?
Yeah, you just got to twist it a little. There you go. That's good. Whoa, there we go. That'll work right there. Perfect. In frame. We're good.
Technical difficulties.
Always something.
They practiced their routine coming in, but they didn't practice the... Oh, now Nick's moving furniture.
Now Nick wants to move furniture and get stuff off.
I tell ya.
Well, everyone, welcome to Keeping It Neat Live, our sip-along, an old-fashioned evening with us.
Old-fashioned evening.
Can you unplug that pump, Nick?
It's already
did.
Oh, awesome. Didn't know it. But yeah, so we all have our fedoras on tonight. Now, there's a strange reason why. I'm going to let my two cohorts here.
Oh, really?
Oh, we're going to tell this story?
You're going to have to tell a story. That's right. I don't like telling stories anymore.
All right, that's fine. I think Becca and I
I'm going to
can
pull
handle
up people's
the story.
comments while you're storying, Tyler.
All right. Beck?
So, we were doing a...
Greg Miller says we should do an opening every time. You know, a little show tune or something like that. But hey there, Charles Maurice,
Hello,
Greg,
hello.
Snappy, Darren, hello.
Derek has a feather in his.
I do have feather in mine right over there.
Snazzy, man.
Yeah, I am a snazzy.
You have
I
pinstripes.
got the feathers right over here. You got
Yeah.
pinstripes in yours. Got the little thin
Little
blue line
blue.
going over there for Becker's hat, you know. We felt we needed it, you know, to complete the Russian mob outfits that we threw on here.
Yeah. There's a lot of inside jokes with this outfit.
Yeah, there were. Now, they are name brand and fashion if there's a Chinese-made velour suit name brand.
Okay. There probably is.
I don't know what they are. I'd have to see what it says in there. You know, it's not like Adidas
I know this is not
or Nike.
not a juicy.
No, it's not a juicy.
Mine
we
is
were told that
a
we weren't
juicy.
cool because we didn't get juicy ones.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like
I
paying
almost wrote
I didn't
juicy
feel
on
like
the
paying
back.
$150 for a gag gift that we were just going to wear and probably only wear it. But Nick loves this outfit, so you may see Nick in this at school.
I honestly
at
will
work.
be wearing this.
He will
places.
be. He's going to be all over the place.
It's
out
without
on,
a
out
doubt
on
that
night.
this outfit's going to be on.
All right. So I'm sorry. So back to you guys with your story.
So, this is how it got started. So, we were doing a review, which you will see soon.
Yeah.
But we were doing a review, and somehow or another, Nick says that it... No. Derek says it tastes like a sugar daddy.
Yes.
The candy.
The candy. Yes.
On a stick.
However, Nick takes it a little step further,
Which I always do.
and then Derek decides that he's going to talk
Take it
about...
further.
Give the definition of what a sugar daddy is, or what I thought the definition of a sugar
In the
daddy
moment,
was.
he
In the
thought it.
moment, I said, you know, yeah, I'd like to be a sugar daddy. You know, you go down to the corner, go get your money. You know, if you have
him
to,
a
you
wha-
give
give
him a
him a
little what
whack.
too. You know what I mean? And then you get your cash. Then I went, wait a minute.
No,
wait.
you did
No.
not.
Not yet.
Now, me from the sideline,
We
I
rolled,
say,
yeah.
I look at Nick, Nick looks at me, he's like,
They laughed. Nick was laughing.
I'm like, hun, that's a pimp.
Oh, I was like,
You
ooh.
just gave the definition for a pimp. And then he's like, apparently I don't know what a sugar
Apparently-
daddy is,
Apparently I
he
did not know what a
says.
sugar daddy was. That's just a pimp. That wasn't a sugar daddy in any way, shape, or form.
We laughed for 10 minutes. Like, we almost
10
had to
minutes.
stop the recording.
Uh-huh.
We couldn't get through it.
So then I now, because he doesn't know the real definition, I look up Urban Dictionary, the definition of a sugar daddy. So I come over with the definition of a sugar daddy. Apparently there are 3 levels to a sugar daddy. I was
is.
very unaware of.
I wasn't.
None
aware
of
this.
us were
I
aware
thought
of
it was
this.
just sugar daddy.
I
did
thought
I.
so too. I've never heard anything else. So level number 1 is a Splenda daddy. So a Splenda daddy is less sugar. Obviously, it's a sugar substitute, so it's less sugar, but still a daddy. Then you have your sugar daddy, and your sugar daddy, we all know what that one is. But then you have your third level, which was a honey daddy. And a honey daddy has, unlimited funds. A sugar daddy has limited funds for one, sugar mama. The Honey Daddy can have multiple.
Multiple, yes. He has funds
but
to be
he's
Honey Daddy's got funds for
unlimited.
everyone.
Yeah,
Right.
Honey
Unlimited.
Daddy's hooking up his harem.
Unlimited.
Yeah.
So I said apparently I had no idea that I
didn't
was
know.
I shouldn't have been looking for a sugar daddy. It was a Honey Daddy. They have unlimited funds. Now
Then.
we text after at night always.
And
make sure
we always
Nick gets home.
make sure I got home. We're always like, oh my God, what a great night. Recapping all the funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, that's... Do you have the actual text?
I probably do.
Hello,
Because I don't wanna ruin it.
Latoya Nikki.
What's up, Latoya?
Oh, Prescription Bourbon's in the house. Hello, boy. How you doing?
me see if I can
Welcome.
get it.
Hello. Yeah. So it was. Sugar Daddy will be forever in my heart, Nick
Yes,
says. But
yeah.
that Splenda Daddy
Splenda.
is
that's right.
just beginning.
Yeah,
And that was at Splenda Daddy. So I don't read this text until 2 days later.
2 days after.
Yeah.
2 days
And I
later.
didn't reread what I wrote. I just typed it out, and autocorrect obviously changed it on me without
Yeah.
me knowing.
So Splenda is the SPLEND-A is
Yeah.
the sugar substitute, and that's what it's supposed to be. Well, his text says Splendor.
Door.
Splendor Daddy.
D-O-R. Of course,
O-U-R, yes.
even if he's doing speech to text, that's how we say it here in Massachusetts.
Yeah,
So it's a
that-
Splenda
that
Daddy, no
accent.
matter how
Splenda.
you say it. So it wrote Splendor. So I was like, oh my God, Splendor Daddy cracks me up even more. I'm so glad I am just reading this now. I am picturing the velour suit, the fedora,
fedoras.
like the little whippersnapper that Nick didn't know the definition
Mission
of.
4.
No.
So,
Has a feather.
yeah.
There it is.
Has a feather. Derek goes on with his long definition. And so now Splendor, D-O-R, becomes Splendor.
Splendor.
Splendor Daddy. So we said, what's a Splendor Daddy?
Yes.
And we decided.
Yeah. Splendor Daddy
I can't strip, apparently. I'm out of practice.
is less sugar,
More
more
velour.
More velour. That's right.
So we decided, let's make some Keeping It Neat shirts.
Yep,
With
so-
the new logo on it.
Yeah,
Isn't
so we did that. We did our shirts. We did our shirts with this.
With the O-U-R,
Yeah,
because it
O-U-R
has
at
to
the
have more
end, yeah, and then we-
velour, like the
Splendor
We
Daddy.
O-U-R.
changed up the back a little bit just to make it easier for the quick printing that we did.
Yeah. And the fun part about this is Becca and I have been wanting a yellow-blue new shirt for a long time, and it just happened to work.
Yes.
It was almost made to be.
Right, it has the,
The
whole
Splendor Daddy.
Splenda, like,
Yep.
You know.
It's the
The whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's
like
totally
the Splenda.
copyrighted.
Less
It's,
sugar, more velour.
less sugar, more velour. That's right.
So here's the new shirts and the new suits.
Yeah.
For tonight's episode, at least.
Oh, thank you, Latoya. Oh, Darren, you people are so funny. I want one.
we thought so, Darren.
We thought so, Darren.
We've
we
got
thought
one
so.
for you.
We've got a couple left over. Maybe we'll do something with those. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe in January.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are going to be doing we do have a date already for our January. I know it's crazy. We never have anything with this prepared
Not
this
like
early.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not that far out. But we'll tell you a little bit more about January's
In a
more
little
towards the
bit.
end of the show. But
Let's get started.
let's get started. Would you like to get 3 cubes for us, sir?
Sure.
3, yeah, they're in the bag. Just whatever ones you get, they don't have to match.
Okay.
So we're going to be starting.
Unlike us, we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
to
we
match.
had to match
but
today. We
our
had to.
ice cubes don't need
Yes, those don't have to. But so our sample order for tonight, don't pour them out yet. We're going to get all that ready. I know we told you guys to get some oranges, have some good cherries ready, so we can do all this. So if you wanted to, we've got Nick with our bag of ice that I had pre-made up. I made some cubes and some ice balls. They were clear at one time, but they've been in the fridge for a little bit. But yeah, so you just drop those in there. And we're going to be starting with the Bully Boy, but don't pour it in there yet. We're going to start with the Bully Boy. If you have your oranges and whatnot, because we did tell you to grab those, can you give me the orange and a peeler right over there next to Nick? Thank you. Have our glass right there, right, folks? So if you have a peeler or a knife, if you're that kind of a daring type of a person, just take a little... Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it's still got... This is so brand new, it's still got the plastic on it.
Oh, I was like, I can get you a different one.
No, you can't, because that's it. This is a...
All right.
Well, there we go. Yeah, we got this, I guess we bought this set at some point, and I can't remember when.
Probably when we were doing the cocktail episode.
Probably. Oh, maybe. So, all right, so just take a little peel of your orange, the skin itself. Take it off right there, like so. So now you guys have this little tiny peel.
Okay.
Put that back over there.
Sure.
Now, over your glass, you have to do it over the
They
glass.
really can't see anything.
Move that out of the way then. So we'll do this right to the front. So over your glass, give it a twist.
That's yours.
So what you're doing is you're releasing all those oils from the skin, which is now going inside. Then after you do that, rub that around the edge of your glass on the top. So you get that little bit of orange, and you're getting those orange oils up there around the edge. Then when you're done with your peel, give it a little decorative twist and drop it in there. And then the next thing we're going to need is your good cherries. We have the
My favorite.
Amarina Fabri cherries that we had purchased a while ago. And we used them a couple of times. These are very good. May I have that big spoon, sir?
Sure thing, sir.
Thank you. So take out your cherry. Have some juice in there. That's perfectly fine. And just drop it in.
Always. Me and my buddy Chris once were smoking some meats. And
Smoking some meats.
I made some old fashions. He had 5 of these in his glass.
Well, because you could just...
They're so good!
Just keep reusing them. You know what I mean?
Well, that was it. Yeah,
So
it was
you're
like we
using
had
the
like
same
a
cup
couple of
over
them,
and
yeah.
over again. Mm-hmm. All right, so now the jigger, sir.
Sure. Coming up.
Right there. And then you're going to take your Bully Boy. You guys already have them pre-poured out, so you have a 2-ounce pour right now. You can pour that right now directly into your glass. Mm-hmm. We need to pour out a 2-ounce measure for ourselves here. Add that in. They say 3 fingers is the pour.
Well, you do hear that sometimes, a 2-finger pour, a 3-finger pour. I didn't realize that 3 fingers was 2 ounces.
Ooh, do we not need this one?
No, we're gonna need it. There's no way this has got to be like an ounce maybe. Oh, no.
Go.
And there you go. Nice.
Thank you.
And
You're welcome.
now you have yourself. Now we were trying to discern like this is only 37% alcohol.
Yeah, we went over this for a while.
Yeah, this kind of made us go a little wild for a little bit because we're trying to think of why it got so low. You can also give it a little stir right there to get everything mixed up. Get those the sugars from that cherry in there. Nick's gonna do
Thank
that.
you.
But so we were trying to do it because the levels on this were 37%, 37.5. What the hell?
He stirred the orange peel right out
Oh
of mine.
my god.
We'll get you a new
You'll
one.
get you a new one of those.
It's okay.
But then we looked up what the ABV is of like a old fashioned if you were to buy it in a store, actually at the bar, and it was like down to like 22 and a half.
It was
25%.
something crazy. It didn't make sense. So
And
we're
we
sitting here
couldn't
trying to
think.
figure this out.
But when me and the Bourbon Babe went down to Kentucky, when we got an old fashioned down there, they put it in one of these, the cocktail stirrer, with the ice in there, and they made everything, and then they gave it a stir, and it was like literally they stirred it like 40 times inside that glass. And we're thinking maybe it's the water that brings it down to that
Yeah.
point. A little bit of the simple syrup also that's added in there, and maybe some fruit juice if it's depending on if maybe they muddled something in there. But these come with everything you need. They have the bitters in there already. They have the simple syrup
And the whiskey.
and the whiskey, and it's ready to go. So this is for your ready-made pours. Don't have any experience. I've never tried any of the ready-made poured stuff. So, it's kind of interesting we're doing it tonight. It was an idea that we had from a couple of kinfolk who said that, that, hey, maybe we should do this. So that's what we're doing. So, raise your glasses, everybody. Is open.
Just hoping you find a
you
little
ready
bit
to
of
whiskey?
luxury.
Isn't that the end?
That's the end.
Oh, yeah! We're all over the board
closing
tonight.
joke.
Are you ready to whiskey?
I'm ready and able.
All
Are
right,
you?
let's go.
I'm ready and able.
All right, there we go.
It's got a nice nose.
It actually does.
It smells like a really good old-fashioned.
Very orangey.
That's that orange trick there around the edge.
Oh, well, that's true, actually.
That's actually very good. It's like the right amount of bitters in there. That's actually a good old-fashioned.
It's not bad. I mean, for a pre-made one,
Yeah.
I can't say it's terrible. I feel like there's a cherry in there already. I know we put a cherry, but I feel
It's
like
possibly.
that
I
they
mean,
might have muddled
I
one
kind of
down.
looked up. We were looking at the
Yeah.
ingredients of some of them.
It won't
Obviously,
say
the
it.
bitters. They do have the simple syrup is in there already. It's ready to go. It's basically at the end of a long hard day. You don't want to go. And they're saying because professional bartenders, this is like old hat to them. They make this easily. An
Yeah.
old fashioned, because you need so much stuff to throw together. Some bitters here. You're doing a little bit more work. This is just glass ready. Throw a cube.
It literally says, like you said earlier, like 2 fingers, pour it on a cube, you're good.
on a cube, you're good. Throw a cherry in there, or maybe a little orange peel, and you're good to go. And
Yep.
Now, is this one that did caramel coloring or no?
I do not know.
I think the
It
Bulleit
says
was.
the Bulleit has
the
it.
Bulleit has caramel
So
coloring.
unlike a bourbon, a real bourbon, they can add coloring because it's a mixed cocktail.
I mean, this Bully Boy one, I'm fairly impressed with that one right now. I mean, honestly, I do love an old fashioned. I mean, is anybody else out there? Do we have any old fashioned fans? I mean, do you have a preference?
Greg
Darren
Miller.
says it's good.
Hot diggity. Loves this Bully Boy drink.
Hot diggity, I love it,
Hot
Greg.
diggity dog.
Wow,
Hot
easy sip,
diggity.
not too sweet. Yep.
I think that's a good point that Darren brings up, is that it's not too sweet. Like, it's there, but it isn't too pungent. Because I don't like when you get that, like, the cherries and everything still floating all in it because they muddled it and just
Yeah,
basically
and then
poured
it
in a
gets
glass.
kind of
It's
clouded.
So sweet
It's
and
kind of cloudy, and
yeah.
it kind of loses something.
Yeah.
I like it just the more this type of the way they do it. Now that way that you're talking about with the muddling and everything, that is a classic old fashioned. That is an old school, old world old fashioned. The way they used to make it way back when whiskey wasn't good, and the whole purpose of an old fashioned at that point in time, way back when, was to actually hide the flavor of the whiskey. So it was, you were hiding it with that orange and everything in the Angostura bitters, or actually it was Peychaud's. Peychaud's bitters was the one that they used at that time a lot more of, was to hide the flavor of the whiskey. You still got the alcohol content, but it was to hide that flavor.
And they used sugar cubes.
And they use the sugar cube
Yeah.
with the orange in there. So they
Some
muddle
places
that.
you'll still go
Some
to
places
a-
do that.
a
They do
muddled
the old
sugar
school
cube.
ones. Yep.
Which
Yeah.
is nice.
I'm not a fan.
No?
No,
I
because
like what- the old school-
The first sips are like very strong, and then the bottom gets to me very sweet because it's never fully
right way.
mixed.
Well, you were
together.
saying, and we'll go over this again.
Look
in a
at
few
Kelsey
minutes.
May. Says she even liked this one a little bit.
Oh, nice. Nice.
She's
I know.
slowly
The
getting
question
into whiskey.
is
She's-
if it's Kelsey or if it's Nick. Who's
Well,
answering
I'm
for
thinking.
him?
Well,
I'm guessing Kelsey must have tried that
it must be
one.
Kelsey because I
Yeah.
imagine Nick must. He's a whiskey fan,
Yeah.
so I would imagine that it's probably Kelsey trying.
Yeah.
Branching out.
Nick actually had sent me a cool bar. He said we should go check out. I'll tell you guys after the show later. But
Okay.
Oh,
he showed
maybe
me
they
some
wanna
cool
join
pictures.
us.
Yeah. Maybe Ken wants to join us. Actually, Nick, throw it in the comments.
Man, what was it? We remember we had said at one time when we first started the channel out. Oh, holy crapola! I forgot to even tell. This is our 1,000 subscribers.
What?
We've made 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We did.
Yeah, so that also a little party for that. So we're at like 1,004 right now. We're over the hump right there. We've got a little safety margin for when Banana Bot that I
Are we
call
at
it.
104?
Yeah.
1004?
Yeah,
Wow.
we're at
There we go.
1,004.
We did it. We made it.
And the last time I checked this afternoon, we were at 1,004. So we got over 1,000 subscribers. So onwards and upwards, we're just gonna keep plugging it out there. But we found 1,000 people that may occasionally want to watch our material.
And then the occasional who haven't pressed subscribe yet. So
Yes.
if you haven't, or if you want to share with your friends and press that subscribe.
Get 1,000
Hit
more.
that subscribe. That's right.
By the end of
Thank
the
you
show.
so much, everybody. Thank you.
Helps
you.
with those analytics.
Let's see where was that.
But I love Holy Crapola. I kind of want to use that more
You go right ahead. It's not trademarked at all.
with my hat. Holy Crapola.
That's
Never-
going to be our
never
next
tried the
t-shirt.
Bulleit. That'll
be the next shirt,
Holy
yeah.
crap,
It'll
be a
that one's
brown
gonna be
shirt.
brown with red.
If you're joining
red,
us
yikes.
right now and maybe you don't know how to make an old fashioned,
can.
you've never tried to make an old fashioned before, we are going to make one from scratch. We're making one. We're not going to each have one. We're just going to do one up, and that way we can show you how to do it. Because if you have the ingredients at home but just don't know what to do with them all, we'll show you real quick how to make them.
Kelsey said it was actually her, and the bar is called Independent Ice in Portland, Maine. Ooh, we went to a good one in Portland, Maine.
Oh yeah, what the heck was that?
Blythe and Burroughs.
Yes, Blythe and Burroughs. If you're
That
ever
one
up in
was
Portland,
fantastic.
Maine, it is like a old time speakeasy.
Speakeasy.
It is a cool.
They
Nice.
made that. Remember, I tried to make that. and
Chef's kiss. I love a speakeasy.
I brought back that drink. I tried to recreate it. Remember, with the smoke.
Oh,
and
that's
the whole,
right.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, that's what that was.
What was it?
You know
like
what's crazy?
Captain
Portland,
and
Maine has
Crew.
incredible
Captain,
things.
that Captain and Brew, something
Captain
like that.
and Crew or something.
Yeah,
like that.
we tried to you don't know how much money we spent on Amazon trying to get the mix right with the spruce.
fault.
It was.
Oh yeah, it had the craziest things. It had like dandelion infused.
Thank you.
Bourbon.
That was at the old
It had-
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had dandelion infused bourbon. It had spruce tips simple syrup. It had you had to they had to go and pluck them.
Yeah, they
off
actually
of the trees.
actual
They went
spruce
and
tips from
foraged
the
for
trees
these-
itself. They would make
But
it
and then they did it with applewood
honey
smoke,
dandelion
and they
and
had
the
honey was in there. Oh, it was so good.
It was such a good
You would
drink.
think it was terrible, but who would want dandelion infused anything? But it was delicious. and I tried.
All right, this
Smoke
bad
the
layer
Bulleit.
is coming off. I'm
Yeah, it
done.
gets a little warm.
Woo-wee!
Whoa, just on the
Time to
floor.
party.
That's what you do when you get your velour suit. You just.
I'm kind of liking mine still.
I know you do.
Yeah,
Well,
but you're always
cold.
cold. Oh my
my
God,
God.
there's ice!
Yeah, we don't even need ice cubes for the next
cold
drink.
as ice! Yeah, we'll just put your hand in our
Yeah,
drink.
we'll just put your hand in our drink and
Just
chill
stir it with your
down.
hand for a second.
But yeah, so honestly, so what do we think of this one, guys? You know that we've
I'd
gotten
suggest
to
it for
try.
someone to
Like
try, I
again,
guess.
I have no experience with the pre-mixed ones. I always, I like to make an old fashioned, so I'll whip one up.
Yeah.
Me myself, I don't know how everyone else out there feels. You can put it in the comments right now. What kind of proof do you like on your bourbon that you use?
Ooh,
I
good
like
question.
myself. I like to use a high proof bourbon, at least 100 proof up there. So usually a bottled in bond or something like that, but a higher proof bourbon for me, because sometimes a cask strength.
I do. I want to taste the bourbon. Like I want to taste it through. Like I don't want it to be
it's
like
not just like
that
sugar in that.
sugary
Yep.
sweet. Like I do want to taste it, so I do want that. But I'm not as cask strength high bourbon as you. I'm probably somewhere between.
Between the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I actually...
You and Latoya have it. Are like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Honey. She's always cold too.
Oh,
And
thank
she
you.
loves the soup.
Thanks. It's not juicy, but hey.
Yeah, we're all juicy. That's what it is.
We
We're just in
are.
the suits. It becomes juicy.
We are pretty juicy. Yeah, see, like, this, to me, like, this is a little too sweet for me still. Like, it's not too bad, but it still is just... There's
a
some
little sweetness there.
too sweetness. Like, I want to taste that bourbon when I'm drinking it, too. I think I've come more accustomed to drinking them at a higher proof because of Derek and I, like, doing the show and everything,
Right.
and how much we try things and do things. So, I would like one, but, like, I'll be honest, like, I had a Buffalo Trace...
Sorry. I always do that.
Oh, no, it's fine. You take your turn.
Yeah, it's okay. Listen.
That's all right.
Listen. I want to see who's commenting, sir. I don't need the lip. Continue on with the conversation.
I'm sorry. So, anyways,
So you like a little
I'm
more?
gonna put you on my list. For later.
Naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice list? I'm totally. There you go.
Oh my
See-
God, I'm covered.
Yeah, well, you're covered in velour, sir.
Well, we didn't
Covered.
wash the suit, so
No, you don't
Yeah.
wash velour, because then it won't be coming. It won't be
This thing will
nearly.
be
I don't know.
tight.
I don't even
It'll
know
be a
what to
tight
just-
velour.
Yo, it'd be a super tight velour. We won't look like the Russian mafia hit team that we were a little while ago.
that guy
In a little coat. Yeah, it'd be.
But I had a old fashioned recently with Buffalo Trace, and it was perfect. Like, so I think I can find that happy medium between a normal whiskey and a higher proof. With I think it depends on who I'm with, honestly, for me. So
So Darren and John are having a little conversation there. So
see it.
Darren,
high proof for me, and not the best bourbon. Good bourbon, I like neat. Okay.
Okay.
and
All right.
then
so,
John replied
Giza
to
said
him.
same,
Uh huh.
and then Jen says I like my old fashions with Bulleit rye. So
You brought up
around
a good
90 or
point,
so.
though.
All right.
Because
Ryes make a good old fashioned
they
too.
do,
I
like a Sazerac rye with
Yeah,
a.
so
with
that's
an
the
old-fashioned.
that's a
It's
classic.
classic.
Well, the Sazerac is the classic.
True.
Really, that's really
Well,
the,
they
the
have
classic
their
drink
own
down in New
classic
Orleans.
drink,
Yeah, but the Sazerac
Sazerac
rye,
rye was a
Sagamore
good one.
rye. If you've ever
yeah.
had tried the
Ooh.
Sagamore rye in old fashioned,
I don't like ryes, and I like the Sagamore.
the Sagamore rye is really good.
Yeah.
I still have a couple bottles from the time we went down to Baltimore that I haven't even opened. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bottle that we got you, that one, the Goose Island. I
thing,
think that's.
I loved that. I went
Nick,
right
Nick
through
doesn't.
that.
Nick doesn't keep bottles lying about.
Road trip.
Oh, that's where we met Greg.
Kinfolk road
Yeah,
trip.
that is where
That's where we met
right.
Greg.
That's where we met Greg. Was at
Yeah,
the Sagamore
at the
Distillery.
Sagamore
Yeah,
Distillery.
Greg Miller. We met him
Greg,
down
do you
there.
have any more of that rye?
It's classic.
Let us know. Comment.
Sazerac is the go-to. Now, Sazerac is another it's kind of like the Buffalo Trace and all of those. As far as it's kind of hard to find in some areas.
It is, and some places limit it. You get one, and
Yep.
that's it. You cannot buy more than one. You can get one.
You guys should come back to Baltimore
Right?
or DC. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah. We actually went to DC that time.
Yeah, we
too,
did.
didn't
We didn't go to DC that time.
Not that time.
Nope.
Oh.
We hadn't been that because we went to Old Town Alexandria. That and it wasn't
yeah.
the same as the
Wasn't
first
the
time
same,
we
sure.
were gone. I also like my
okay.
old fashioned with Buffalo Trace, but Sagamore Rye is the chef's kiss. Love it. And Greg says he still has some. Nice.
Nice.
There you go. It's good stuff.
Old man in the mountain. Old fashioned must. All right.
We've got some
We
of
have that on the shelf.
Yeah, we
was
do.
just
It
gonna
says
say
we
that.
have
I literally
the
looked
Old
up
Man
to
and
go
the
look
Yeah,
at
we
it
got it up
behind the
there.
scenes.
Honestly, that would probably
Should
be a
that be
good
the-
one for a mixed drink.
Well, let's make that. Let's use that one to
Okay,
make our.
good idea. Well, thank you. That's a great
That's
one.
well.
Originally,
we have
my
it.
idea was we were going to use the Holiday. This is a bottled and bond 100 proof, but we'll go with the Old Man on the Mountain.
Since it was suggested.
Yeah, since it was suggested and we do have it available.
And it's bottled in bond.
Oh, all right. So it's 100 proof too. So perfect.
That's next. Then.
Nice.
So that one's good. I like that.
Yeah.
It's got just the right amount of everything going on there.
Yeah. So we were thinking, if you're just
Oh, can you
joining
get
us
the
and
bowls
you
of ice out of the freezer, please.
So if you're just joining us and you didn't happen to get in on the sipping kit this time around, you might have what you need at home to make yourself an old fashioned. So Derek and I had gone to Louisville and we really learned how to make the proper old fashioned.
I get the technique they use,
technique, yes.
everything they do down there with it. It's
They're highly against shaking.
yes,
You do
they
not
don't you don't
shake.
get any. A lot of their bourbon drinks are all stirred.
Yeah.
Nothing is shaken.
Yeah.
I guess it's the opposite of James Bond. Everything they do down there.
So here you go. He's going to teach
Yeah,
you.
I'm going to teach you how to make. I'll do it right here in front next to Abel, so it's actually on camera and you can see it. But start your vessel here, and you're going to put the ice cubes in there. And you can do it before, but they just had the ice in there, and it kind of. Now, there's a whole bunch of different ways to make it too, because some did it prior to, and then they added the ice after. You can add it over the ice. There's no wrong or right as far as the ice.
Yeah,
goes.
like make the cocktail and put the ice in after. Yeah.
Now we'll get the ice for the glass, so because you don't use the same ice, you have different ice. That ice is going to get strained out. That's inside the actual stir.
Most of them, though, used a square ice.
Yes, a lot of them did, but some of them just had this. Like when we
Some.
did it, even at the nice hotel we stayed at, they did it with the crushed ice.
Yeah.
Or the ice cubes itself. So, again, preparing your stuff, what I'll do is I'll prepare the glass first, then I'll do the drink so it's ready to go. So, again, preparing that, I'm going to need a peel of orange, sir.
Got it.
And it already has it pre-peeled. Always have your orange peeler on hand, which is Nick. If he can come over, he will. And
I'll
have
be
your
there. I'll peel as quick as I can.
Again, just give it that little
But I have
twist.
a lot of stops to make, so I might
Yeah.
be in and out.
So actually, if you hit it in the light right, you won't be able to see it on TV, honestly. But when you actually spin it, you can see all the actual oils and everything from the skin just kind of shoot out. And you do that over the glass again, like I said, to get all those essential oils down into the glass on the ice and then rub the
Wait,
edge.
do you see the technique? He has the Wait. It's the peel side.
Peel side,
and
yeah.
he
Not
folds
the
it in
pith
half,
side.
so it's
yep.
the peel and the peel on either side.
Because you can literally see from our angle the liquid that.
Yeah, you can see the oils there. And again,
Oils.
give the little decorative little twist, and there you go. Drop your cherry in your glass, and the rest is not that hard. But I'm going to get my cherry. And again, you can put the juice in there. Just let it go right in there. And I'm going to save this because I'm going to be doing some stirring with it in a little bit. There we go. Now, 2 ounces of your bourbon.
And we're going to use Darren's suggestion.
Darren's suggestion, Old Man on the Mountain.
Old Man in the Mountain.
Now, we went up to the Tamworth Distillery. Great little tour, great little place.
Beautiful.
So much fun. The crick out back, as Beck would call it. She got a crick.
You got
The crick. She got the crick out back.
Go tubing
So
down
2
the crick.
ounces of bourbon. You've got your bitters. Now you can do whatever. We have Angostura. You can use Pashad's, which is another very famous used one. And 1, 2, 3. That's it. Right there. I usually do 3 or 4.
Sometimes we use orange bitters too.
And sometimes we'll throw an
Ours
orange.
It's not a classic,
yes,
but
it's not the classic. We'll throw the orange bitters in there.
that's something,
and
something.
you need simple syrup to bring that sweetness level up. And there you go. 3 little jams of that in there.
You can make your own simple syrup. It's very simple.
Yeah, it's very easy. But
water and sugar.
and then you just stir it up.
Simple.
It's very simple. The syrup.
Okay, here's the technique.
puns for
and I
days.
am not kidding. 42 times.
Literally, what a guy, I forgot what distillery we were at, said that.
42
She
times.
asked, goes, how many times do you stir it?
I'm
It's
like, is it like a certain amount of seconds? Do you just do it by feel? He's like, no, 42
42
times. I was like, okay.
Whoop, wow, that ice cube just shot right out right into the
Saw
glass.
that.
Yeah.
That was
amazing.
Get that in slow mo. I want to see that again in
I'd
instant
have to-
replay.
Download this
Goodbye,
whole thing.
orange peel.
What was better, the orange peel or the
Can I
cube?
have the strainer, sir?
Yes, you can. Here you go, sir.
Thank you so much.
No
and now,
problem.
for these, you need the strainer on there on the top. Come up over the top of it, grab it, and
Look at this. How high can you go?
How high can you go? How high can you go?
Oh,
There we go. So we got
Man.
and
Look
you
at
made
that.
yourself an old fashioned. So
if
Man, you're
you
very
didn't get the
talented.
sip it along kit,
yeah.
make yourself one.
Make
and
yourself
join
one
us.
just like that. If you've got the Angostura bitters, you've got some simple syrup perhaps. You can even use regular sugar if you wanted to in the
Yep.
bottom and just let it dissolve a little bit with the whiskey initially. Rather than put the ice in, just put the whiskey and the sugar in the bottom of it. Stir that up first.
Sure.
Oh, that's got such a nice orange.
We'll taste it for us. Let us know.
Listen,
how it
can
is.
I'm going to pass it around before you get your
No,
your
you have
lips.
to do it first.
all over there.
He wants you to smell it first.
Smell it.
Whoa.
Yeah, Nick
That
went-
nose went right in.
There was whiskers
That's
in my.
how I do
there
it. I
was
go
whiskers.
right in.
Nick Strainer was his beard.
Just strains through.
Again, remember that yeastiness we talked about? That's coming through. You can actually taste the bourbon in this.
Oh, okay.
So the bourbon is coming through. Let's see what we've got for comments.
Wait,
Oh, Bourbon Bounty.
there's a lot. We've missed a lot.
Yeah, we missed a lot. Well, I was mixing.
Man.
Oh, Greg Miller invited LaToya down to.
There you
So
go.
she's in.
Awesome.
Bourbon Bounty's in. Cheers, guys. Hope you've been well. Hey, how you doing, Jody? Thanks for joining us, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate
Telling
it.
everybody to
That's great.
Slap the like button.
Wow,
I
you
dropped
really
my cherries
think
in.
it's that easy.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Wow, that's very interesting.
yeah, we don't need to know that, Jody. Thank you, though, sir. We're trying to keep it PG, except when we go R.
Please. I was like, I'm never PG. Not on this show.
No. How high can you go? The remix. Cha-cha slide.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
It's real smooth now.
Turn it up.
The more I drink, the more moves I got.
Oh, we know. You want to? We're not
can't.
even getting into it.
You go
We're not getting
What-
into it.
can.
So many good stories.
Give Snoop Dogg a run for his money.
Oh, I did that day.
Yes, you did.
'cause
I didn't even know you had it
Derek
in
came
you.
out of nowhere one day, crip walking.
Yeah,
and
I did.
it
I did
blew
the crip walk.
our
I did the
minds
crip
how
walk
good you were.
in a restaurant we were at.
Yeah.
It was like I forgot. Was it a Snoop song on something like? I
You
forgot.
just broke out.
I just
into
broke
it.
out. I said, Snoop. We were talking about the Super Bowl. We said Snoop's coming out.
Oh, that's right.
He's going to be doing the Super Bowl. I said, and everyone's going to be doing the crip walk. And Beck was like, "What's the crip walk?" I said,
I
"What?"
had no idea.
I
And
said,
he
"What's the
just-
crip walk?"
yeah, and
I
he
was
was
like, in his shoes, and I did my.
You did, and the feet.
I can't
the
do it on
feet
the
were-
copyright.
You
Yeah.
were amazing.
I know you can't. The camera won't do it.
No, and I
justice.
can't do it because I'll
But
break my
it
ankles
was
on copyright.
glorious. Like, I
like
kid
the-
you not. I was.
I was shocked.
I
I
was
was
impressed.
shocked. I had
You were
no
shocked.
idea.
I
You
was
know, I
impressed.
brought back my 80s for everybody. That's what I did that night.
Well,
I brought it
we
back.
appreciate it.
Snoop Dogg, that was for you, sir.
Tip of the hat.
Tip of the hat
Tip
to
of
Snoop.
that.
But yeah, so
my
that's how
God.
to make an old fashioned. Whiskey of your choice, bourbon of your choice, I should say. A lot of times I'll use Wild Turkey 101. That's one of my faves to go to. Also,
Love Wild Turkey.
The Wild Turkey, it's got that high rye content in it too, so you kind of get that rye, but still bourbony. But yeah, that's a good one too. So, all right, folks, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna get our next drinks ready. So Nick, our Ice Cube
Shuffle
boy,
up, Buffalo.
yep, shuffle on, son. He's going to go get our next cubes for our next glass. And the next glass I'm going to use is one that we actually just showed. This is my little spinner that we had. We showed on our Christmas gifts for the whiskey lover. So we got these. We got these 2 rocks glasses that do the little spin. And we have the link in that video to go to the Amazon link for it. Thank you, sir. Boop, right in. Next one we're doing is the
Thank
Bulleit.
you.
We're doing the Bulleit Bourbon Cocktail Old Fashioned. Now, the whole point, too, to like the round cube, square cube, all that, they're supposed to melt slower than regular ice.
Yes.
That's the whole thing. And the clear ice is even supposed to melt slower than that, I guess. Bourbon Bounty says he uses Jody says only use rye for old fashions. Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you say cop it? Yeah, we did. That's we don't use ours up here, LaToya. It's not really a big thing for us. Mm-mm. We go down to the yard. We're gonna go to Harvard.
Keep going.
Keep going. Just I remember the true story. We went down to
story.
go see her friend down in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Now, 2 things happened. We went to a fair during the day.
Yes.
Where I said, "Hey, I'm going to go get something to drink." I said, "Do you want anything?" She says, "Yeah, get me a soda." I said, "Okay." I went to the stand and I said, "Can I have 2 large Cokes?" Now, for me, I said it perfectly normal. But the lady said, "You said what?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Say that again." I said, "I want a large." So she goes, "Say it again." Now she calls. Now she calls.
She's like, "Everyone!"
She does. She calls up all the. She goes, "You listen to this. What did you just order?" I said, "I want 2 large Cokes."
They were.
So they were like,
roasting
"Where are you
you.
from? Are you from New York, Boston? New York, Boston?" I said,
Yeah.
"From Boston." She goes, "Oh my God, you got to say it again." So
Just
that
keep
was
talking to me.
Now we went out to dinner that evening, and it was time to pay the bill. So I called the waiter over. I said, "Hey, can I have the check, please? You know, just put it on my card." Guy looks like, "Excuse me, sir." He goes, "Did you say cod?" I said, "Cod."
Yeah, put it on the fish.
Yeah, put it on the fish. No, I said, "My cod, man. Put it on my cod." He still looked at me. He said, "What was that?" I said, "My cod."
He needed a translator.
I needed a translator, so her friend broke in and said, "He means his credit card." She pronounced the R.
The R, because
the R.
did you not realize you were not
No,
saying it?
I was saying it
never
perfectly.
say that.
No,
That's
it's a
how we
cod.
say it.
It's the cod.
That's
Oh my God.
the cod.
The cod, the yard. So that was
honestly,
it's just,
that's a great story.
and,
Both of
then-
them are.
and everyone thinks we're pirates wherever we go. R.
Yeah, because you look like a pirate.
Well, no, it's just the accent. You know, whenever
I
you
know.
drop the R's, and it's like everything you say is how you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
So
How are ya?
yeah, you know. So let's prepare our next glasses. Same thing. You're gonna need a piece of the orange pith itself.
No, not the pith.
Well, you're gonna get
The
some of
rind.
pith. The
We don't
rind.
want any pith.
No pith. Knock the pith out of you. Thank you, sir. Again, do the twist over your glass. Get it in there. Releasing those lovely oils. And then, with the skin side against the rim of the glass, give it a
Thank
spin
you.
around the edge. Getting them oils on that right there. Then after you're done with that, give it a beauty little twist. So it looks good when it's in the glass, when you're entertaining friends. When you're just entertaining yourself, it doesn't matter. Just drop it in the glass. It doesn't, you're not impressing anyone other than yourself.
Which is okay to do.
Which
It's
is okay
to
if you
impress
want to. If
yourself.
you want to feel special, go right ahead.
wanna
You know
feel
what I
good,
mean?
it's okay.
You deserve to treat yourself every now and again.
Yeah.
So now, again, with the cherries, getting them in there.
It smells so good.
It does. Those oils smell amazing. You have like a giant.
I
Like,
do.
hole
You have a
in the-
hole in that.
Yeah,
Just put
that's
it on
like-
that hole.
Easy.
Put it
there,
in my
buddy.
hole.
Keep it at G. There you go. I'm gonna drop it in. Your
Yes!
hole. Right in your hole.
And now I'll spin it for the fans.
Spin it for the fans.
I'm so glad you didn't give me a spinny glass.
I
not?
specifically didn't give you the spinning glass.
I wouldn't like a spinny.
Why not?
I like little things that
it
are
was
All right.
raw.
So we're
Because
gonna be
I'm
using
a
the bullet.
child.
Pour your bullets into your glass now.
Not real bullets.
Not real bullets. Now there's
Although they
another.
do have bullet whiskey stones.
They do have bullet whiskey stones. That
You know, I've been trying whiskey stones, and they are not. They just don't do it for me. I don't know what it. I just find they're not cold enough.
Mm-hmm.
They instantaneously like go away. They just don't do it for me. No.
Anybody else like them?
oh, there's enough in this one, Nick.
Perfect.
We don't have to open the deal. There we go.
Funny. I should have moved the glass.
So there, give it a little stir, getting everything down in there. Get the cherry in the juice, and there we go.
Oh, Chuck would like to know our cherries. They are.
The
What are they?
Amarena Fabri.
Amarena Fabri.
Yep.
They're from. They're imported from Italy,
Yes, they are.
and we have those. We have.
That would work.
Oh, we got cherries too. Oh,
It
strawberries.
does work. Check this out. That's even easier.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, yeah. Well, these are the spinny glasses. So when me and Nick were talking, like when if you're at the bar, a lot of times you do the fiddling, and these are like fiddle glasses. Like the perfect. Like
I'm a
just
fiddler.
give them a little spin and just
Look like it.
be hypnotized. I can't with this.
All right, Chuck. So they make ginger, candied ginger, and they also make strawberries. Eek. And they make strawberries.
What did she say? I want to impress myself.
Her bougie
You,
self.
her bougie self. It's my favorite pint. All right. We missed a lot here. Let's go to literally this. No, evidently Latoya likes our accent too. Wild Turkey 101. Yes. Liquor making white men think they can dance since forever. That's right. Just add alcohol and I will do cha-cha. I'll do everything. I'll go out there to the slide. I become dance master. Maybe I'll even break out my kung fu fighting routine.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Everybody was kung fu
whole
fighting.
routine.
That's right. You know it.
Well, that's coming to the
Did
next
you say
show.
cap it? Yep, there we go.
We got that one.
It's
We
not
went through
soda,
these.
it's pop. Midwest rules. All right. I'm
soda pop.
dying. Stop it.
Oh wait, are we sipping?
Stop.
Yeah, you can sip along. You can go ahead.
Nah,
I'm just
I'll
going
wait.
through I'm just working my way through here. You know, it's almost time. We're getting big enough. We're gonna need an edit. You know, someone to work on behind the scenes and do this for us.
I know.
We're
getting
Well, we
there.
did. We have 1,000 people now.
we do
so-
have 1,000, but
That's
none
it.
of them are here with us to do this
No.
end of it. To work through pull up the comments for me, will you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whoever Jimmy is.
Yeah, whoever Jimmy is, I'm just saying that.
We're gonna hire
We're gonna hire some dude named Jimmy. Have a beer from Maine with a Wicked Pisser on it. Wicked Pisser, yep, I know that the one you're talking about.
See, John agrees with me right at the bottom.
Latoya, I want to print this out. What kind of cherries? I like bougie.
Right here.
Nick, totally agree. The stones are not cold enough. Okay,
They're not.
but Jody's redneck bougie. I like it.
Whiskey.
Whiskey stones make me worry I'm going to knock my front teeth out. Okay, I can
That's
see.
fair, because
that is
when
a
they
f-
come
yeah,
down
when they come
and
down,
they slam you in the mouth, yeah, not pleasant.
I don't know what kind of drinking you guys are doing, but all right, I've never.
Well, you go to like
No, but
drinkers-
I can see what I mean. Those are stones. It's not like an ice cube where you
That's
think
what I
you have a
mean.
little. You know, you stand a chance against an ice cube. A stone, I don't think your teeth do. But I agree with you. That's a good call. I never thought about that. Darren says orange takes over the nose on this one, so it's a little more orange forward. But this one has the orange in it. Wasn't this one that
This
came-
was the one that has orange
bitters
bitters,
in it? Okay.
Oh,
That's why.
they
So
put
this
the
one
bitters
actually
in?
has orange bitters in it.
You can tell I was not here for any of the pre-stuff today.
No.
I was not present.
Greg Miller wants the Kung Fu Fighting would be a great open for the next show.
You want to tell them about the next show?
Oh, that's right. Seems we're here.
Yeah.
Speaking of the next show, couple of things on the next show. Okay, I was doing the filling for this month's sip along, and when I went to go to the post office app to get to do all the labels to get everything out, it went up another $1. So it's literally gone up almost $3 since we started the sip alongs. It's gone up $3. So it's already it's up another $1. So with that it's now for those boxes that everybody received. It's basic. It's $10.40 just to ship that box with what we have in it. That's not including the bottles or anything else.
Okay, but let's tell them what the bottles are.
The bottles for the next month for January 25th is when we're going to do it. It's a Wednesday night. January 25th we have that'll be the bourbon. It's actually the Old Man Bourbon Sip Along.
Guess who came up with that name?
Yeah, guess who?
Producer.
So we're doing the Old Man Bourbon Sip Along. We've got Thomas S. Moore Port Cask Finish Bourbon. We are going to be doing the George Dickel 12-year Sour Mash. And we have the 10-year Russell Reserve.
So we got Russell, Tom, and George.
Yep, some old man names. You know,
It's perfect.
It
So
is.
that's what we're going to be doing for the next month. The prices on that is going to be $45 for the shipping, $40 for any add-ons. So all that's what. So $45 will get 3 samples with the bottles and all that stuff that includes shipped to your house. If you have an add-on, which means that I'm sending the same kit to the same address, that's just the second kit will be $40.
And you were saying that somebody was going to be...
So I know somebody that thought that this is actually a great opportunity to have as a Christmas gift. So with Christmas around the corner, you could get this for somebody because it's the next month. So it's something for them to look forward to. So it's kind of a good idea. I was like, oh, we'll throw that out in the show because you're still trying to think of a last minute idea. There you go. Let them do the show with us and have a good time. And when you contact Derek for the, what do you call it? What I was going to say, receipt, not the receipt.
Invoice. When I
you get the
send the
invoice,
invoice out,
you can like ship it to wherever you need it to.
Yep, it'll go whatever address it has to go. Usually it has to be a mailable
Sample.
address. I am going to put this out again. I'm going to put it in the Facebook group. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, because the only place I release this is in the Facebook group. I don't do it on. We're actually doing it on YouTube. We've never done it on YouTube for a release like this.
Yeah.
To make the announcement, but join our Facebook group if you want to get in. I'm going to do another announcement on that, announcing it for January. And it'll say the price is going to be a little short, 30-second video. We've cut it way down. We're not doing the big giant presentations like we used to.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep it short and sweet for everyone. Just give you the nitty-gritty, what you need to know. The prices, and basically, once you sign up, you're just going to comment sample in the comments below. And then I will reach out to you through direct message through Facebook, and I just need your address and an email address. So the email is so I can send the invoice to you, and your mailing address is once you've paid, so I can ship it out for that date. I usually try to get them out about a week I get them out the week before the sip along, so most people get them the Saturday, the Sunday, the Monday, or the Tuesday before that Wednesday of the sip along. So it's usually always the time. Knock on wood, we've only had one lost bottle, one broken bottle in the entire almost 3 years now we've been doing sip alongs. Mm-hmm. So, and if I get it out to you early enough, and you do say if it was damaged, just send me a picture of the damaged bottle, and I'll get you another. I'll get you another one of the samples that may have been lost, or if it was all of them because they were broken. I do ship them when I ship them. I ship them in they're all wrapped in bubble wrap, and they're in Ziploc bags, so to prevent any kind of spillage if they were to break in transit. But moving on.
To the drinking.
Yeah. Get in on it.
I was like, I'm thirsty.
I want to drink. Not as sweet as the other one. But I kind of like the oranginess in this one a little bit more. It doesn't have that same bitters in it.
To me, it doesn't have as much sweetness as the Bully Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm liking this one more.
I like this one a little more. I mean, I like the Bully Boy for... Oh, it's getting back up.
It got me right in the back of that.
It must be that 0.5%.
It wasn't the fruit. It's the tart, like...
Oh, the tartness?
Yeah.
I think I read that somewhere in a comment on someone that had done it. They said that it's like there's like a tartness to it, but they don't know if it's the bitters that are used. They don't know if it's the Pashad's bitters that might be used in this, or if it's the Angostura.
It's definitely a bitters.
So.
Ooh. I'm not a fan of that one.
No.
Okay.
It's weird though, because there's sometimes I've had old fashions with the orange bitters in it, and it's too pungent for me. Like I can't have it because the orange is too forward. But I actually don't think. I think it's light on the orange in this one. I actually felt it was more forward in the Bully Boy, which is weird.
Really? Yeah, I mean, we did add the orange to it, but this one, I don't know if it's it's got to be the orange bitters that are in there, along with the orange that we did add to it, with rimming the glass and everything. I think that brought out a little that made it more orange forward. Greg Miller says, this is a show bargain at any price.
There you go. Thanks, Greg.
Oh, 3 days after Mr. Chuck's 50th birthday. Well, all right. All right.
We'll sing happy birthday.
Yeah, we'll sing happy birthday tonight for you, Chuck.
We always sing happy birthday. We're big singers on the show.
Actually, the proof on this one is a little higher. It's actually 0.5% higher for the Bulleit over the Bully Boy.
All right. It's not as sweet, and I do like that. I did find this one a little bit sweet, but it's just... I don't like that tart. Back of my neck.
Call it to you, Jimmy. I like the Bulleit much better because it isn't as sweet as the Bully Boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because if I'm going to have an old-fashioned, like I said before, I don't really want it to be too sweet, so I like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's the thing I think with old-fashions really is that fine line of overly sweet and undersweet. It's like you got to hit like that perfect point with it where it's not too much.
Chuck is buying.
Chuck buying.
Nice.
Happy birthday to all of us.
Yeah.
From Chuck.
I do like that one too. But I think I like this one better than the Bully Boy, just for the sweetness level. It's a little less sweet. Now, I don't think you don't like it as much because it's got more of that little...
I like that it's not as sweet. Like, the Bully Boy was a little sweet for me. This one is not as sweet, but it's too tart for me. It's like...
Getting you?
Getting me right behind the ears.
Okay.
Like when I have a sweet tart.
It's good insight, though.
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Now, again, we were talking about the proofing and everything like that, and why, like, they even chose, like, because we're like, well, we didn't mix this with ice before they put it in the bottle.
Yeah, that whole proofing conversation.
So we still don't know. We were trying to find information. If anybody does know why the proof is so low on these, if you could, just put it in the comments. I couldn't
figure out why it would be under 40. Like, 40 proof is the cutoff for any bourbon, so why would it be under 40? Like, how is it only 37.5?
Well, maybe it's because it's a cocktail, so that falls into a different... Like, this one, like, some of us specifically like a cocktail mix, a cocktail drink. The only one that actually comes in above, actually, at legitimate whiskey levels is the Handy and Schiller one, which is 42%, which we'll be trying last.
I'm excited.
But that's made with that one's made with Buffalo Trace bourbon. That one's made with Buffalo Trace bourbon, which is only 45% alcohol, 40%. I think it's 45%.
Which is what Bulleit is.
Yeah, Bulleit's 45% too, but they come in. This one's 37.5. Huh. So that's it's weird.
We searched many different websites, articles. Like, we could not find the exact reason why these are lower proofs compared to that one. So I don't know. I'm
guessing this one has a lot of simple syrup in it.
Maybe that's why it's so sweet.
Right? It is because a lot sweeter. It's noticeably sweeter. It really is noticeably sweeter.
And then this is 0.5 higher percent, and we like it, or I like it a little more because I feel like I'm getting
Maybe
into the whiskey
because
a
it
little
might be
bit
that
more.
less sugar.
So
Could
maybe
be.
it's just the sugars are
Maybe.
breaking it down while it's sitting in there.
I don't know.
All right.
See if anyone's.
So
I'm
gonna
checking
go
the.
get
Yeah, want to get
next
the last
ice
cubes?
Yeah.
Yes, please, sir.
Sure.
I was just
All
checking.
right, so any of you have like the square cubes or the round cubes, or all you just using the regular ice?
Yeah, what are you using for ice? Do you have? Are you a big square cube fan? Do you have like always a stash ready and
We
available?
should have kept. Sadie made an entire bunch.
But those were all
of
colored.
ducks.
Yes, she had
She
a
made
whole bunch of
duck.
ducks and bears.
Yeah,
She had, teddy
they
bears.
look like the little rubber ducks. Mm-hmm. And she made a whole bunch of them. We should have had some rubber duck ice for our old fashions. Oh, you don't have a glass anymore?
Oh, because you made one.
Yes, let's drop it right in there. Perfect. I did make one. I made that our spare one,
Thank
the
you, sir.
extra.
Where does this come from?
That's from the Mexican corn whiskey.
Oh,
Those are the rocks glasses that came with that one.
I see.
That's the Mexican corn one there. But yeah, so ice cubes, half moon cube. Really?
It's like I need
interesting.
That fan. Woo!
Really?
I'm drinking beer as
I'm
I
not as
watch
cold
you
as
mix
I
them up.
was.
I call it my dry night. All right. Greg Miller has a half moon cube. Interesting.
Cool.
Regular tonight, but I prefer the spheres. My brother has
Oh,
Death
the
Star.
Death Star.
I saw those.
Oh,
That's cool. Death Star ice cubes. Those
We
are
should
cool.
get when we're famous one day. We should get the Nick eating a cracker.
Oh,
cube.
is that what it is? Yeah,
Yeah.
those you
In
think?
the cube,
in
like
the
a
cube.
stamp. You can put it as a stamp on the top.
Yeah, we could put
Okay.
it on the
Jen
ice.
Fraser always has square cubes in the freezer, but I'm using regular ice tonight. Okay. She didn't know about tonight. She didn't want to waste her good cubes on this stuff if she wasn't going to like them.
Well, that makes sense.
Understandable.
You know,
And it's
maybe that's
understandable.
what I'm going
Yeah.
with. That's what I think. You know.
Yeah.
She says she has a plethora, but she's afraid to use them. She didn't want to waste them just in case.
Because you can't freeze more.
No, you can't. Well, it takes a while, man. It's like and if you only when I make the ones that I use, the
Yeah.
mold that I have, it's only 2 cubes in the mold.
I thought we had a 4-cube one.
But I liked
No,
what you
it's-
did. So in case you are limited, you put them all in a zip.
Yeah, well,
huge gallon Ziploc
what I do
bag
is
and they're in the
I'll
freezer.
make a whole bunch of batches in a
Yeah.
row, one after and then I just store them inside the freezer in a Ziploc bag, and when I want one, I just go pop it out.
Smart. So
And because I have the round spheres and I do have the square ones.
She does not have a plethora. She does 4.
Oh, so that's why she did it. She only has 4 of them. I'm not wasting them tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to get me through another weekend,
That's
sir.
I'm gonna drink tomorrow.
What am I going to do tomorrow night? You think I can 24 hours? You think I have that kind of time?
Think I can freeze 4 ice cubes? Come on, you're
And
crazy.
that's the whole thing. Sometimes it takes 24 hours. Sometimes it's a little bit less. Sometimes it can be more.
Yeah.
It depends on really your freezer and what you use.
And
Oh,
the,
Tracy made the large square cube special just for tonight.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, and filtered
prepared.
water makes it clear, right? That's why they're clear.
Okay, so we've had a million conversations about this. Some people say it's filtered water. Some people say it's distilled water.
Some people say
people
it's
say
the
you can
actual
boil
mold that
the
you need,
water
and it's the
first,
way
and
you
have
make
to
them.
Put the boiled water in. There's all sorts of theories on how to make it
molds
clear.
That I use are they have like a foam insulation around the outside, and it's a silicone mold that goes inside there. Now there's a reservoir that's underneath. So what happens is you fill the cubage or the mold up all the way to the top, and when it freezes, and I've tried it several different ways. I've tried it with boiled water, and they all come out the same. All the impurities end up. What are you nodding your head? No.
The boiled water came out much better.
They did. It did come out slightly clearer, but the impurities, for whatever reason, will fall to the bottom to that little reservoir part where it's like it gets all
Sits
cloudy.
in there, yeah.
It sits on and which is below the mold because it drains through the bottom, and then the molds stay clear, and it's actually pretty cool. But we have found the actual is that the actual hot water or boiled water works better. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I really don't. But someone says you boil out some of the impurities. So it changes the molecular structure of the water for when you do freeze it. I don't know. Scientists? Anybody?
Anyone that knows science?
Anyone out there? NASA? Explain it to me, please.
I just learned it on a cooking show. Just saying.
Directional freezing. There you go. That's what prescription says. Well, there. See? There was a scientist. There he is right there.
Thank
It's his
you.
prescription.
Thank you. So directional freezing, yeah, that's and I mean, there's a whole bunch of, if you can look it up on YouTube, a whole bunch of different ways to do it with like coolers, old coolers and stuff like that, like the smaller ones, and you just put the ice in there and everything just spinning. Huh? You like that?
Yeah, I was just like,
He's done with the ice.
He's done
He
with the
really
ice.
didn't care much. He was just asking the question, and he did not need the 40-minute explanation.
All right.
So now he's going to
Beck
spin.
gets it.
Listen,
I'm like, all right.
just like the discussion about is Jack Daniel's bourbon.
Oh,
The ice
you
cube
think that
itself.
goes up there?
No. The ice cube thing you'll get into the whole big fights about ice cubes.
Let's
just
start
like
fighting
that.
people over ice.
Only him.
It's only Derek. Derek's on all media is like fighting people. You know what? If you do this,
Sir, it's starting a conversation is what I like to say. We're starting
not an argument.
We're opening dialogue
We're just starting-
into how wrong you are.
Dude, that's perfect. I want to use that. We're opening dialogue to how wrong you are. I want to start. I'm going to start.
That's what
using
you should do at like your next meeting.
Yeah.
When someone
that.
brings
I just want to start some dialogue.
I just want to open
about
the dialogue
how you're wrong.
about how wrong you are with this.
I'm going to use that at my
Latoya.
next meeting. I am going to use that at my
She
next
feels
meeting.
so educated about ice now.
My brain is swelling.
This
You're
is what
welcome.
we can do.
That's what we do here and Keep It in Neat. We're not just about drinking. We're also about a little bit of knowledge.
A little bit of
A little nip of knowledge.
Little nip of knowledge.
Crystal
Good
Ice will
throwback.
sell you the clearest
Good
ice
throwback.
around.
Oh,
Well, it's in the name, Crystal.
that is true.
Crystal
But do
was
they
my-
sell it in the little squares, or you have to buy a giant block and like carve your piece off at
You
Crystal
want to
Ice?
make a swan? You want me to get out there with a chainsaw
Well, if
and
you
getting that up for you?
would, yes, please.
Just
I
put,
watched a
just
guy-
put a bourbon luge on there?
No, at Cultivator Shoals, they like knock out a chunk of ice. Remember?
Well, yeah. Well, they have the. Have you ever seen the actual ice presses? Those are cool.
What? Where they put the
Oh, I've seen the
stamp?
video.
No, not the
No,
stamp.
it's
No,
like-
it's actually a big copper press.
And it
it's
pushes
like an
it
aluminum
down.
press. You put like
I
a
think
cube
you
on
showed
it,
me that.
and you just drop it, and gravity just crushes it down, and it holds the heat from the residual heat from the room, and it melts the ice into a sphere.
Oh,
And it's
I've not
and it
seen
comes
that.
out crystal clear. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Wow.
But those things cost like $400.
I was going to say, so it's like the more you pay, the better quality ice
Yeah,
cream.
yeah. But they have the stamps you can put in there. The same
Yeah.
thing, same principle. You just stamp the ice cube or the
I'm gonna
square.
put Abel on one.
Abel, there you go. We're gonna put him in there. I think he does. He deserves it. He really does. That's what Bourbon Bonnie's saying. Yeah. When water freezes, it pushes the air down. The insulated sides keeps it from freezing from the sides. There's very little to do with impurity. It's all about the air. All right. There's your knowledge, Latoya.
There we go.
Enjoy.
There you go.
The more we know.
The more we know.
Dude.
I'm gonna have to have.
You're
that
going to
on
get
school.
copywritten.
No, not for that. No, just a little hum, and I'm way off key, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
So
There's
we're
no
being
way
good.
they're tracking
Every
that
time
down.
I do a song, it's like, that's it.
Yeah, we're all done. Not with
Maybe
me,
I'm just
though.
2 and 2.
My voice is too
Yeah,
deep.
that's it.
I don't have any R's, so they can't track me.
They'll have no way to figure out who you are.
Who is speaking?
What?
I don't understand what they're
Classic
saying.
Bostonians.
Oh, those guys.
New Yorkers.
New Yorkers. New
We
York.
always get confused.
Let's
for
get on
New
to some
Yorker.
handies.
What's this?
And I'm not just talking about... I'm talking
Moving
about the
on.
bourbon.
That's right. Okay. So, may I have some orange? You got me so distracted.
I know, you kind of paused. I was
I
like,
was like-
maybe he's going to go through with it.
I don't know what kind of night we're having. I know I'm feeling pretty good about this, but I don't know
It all
yet.
starts with an old fashioned.
It all starts with an old fashioned, and that's how it goes off the tracks here, kin folks. Again,
you.
give it the spin over the top.
Because I started drinking. Now I get better. When I was sober, I was not doing this as well.
No.
No, you weren't.
However, when I did do it, I carved this gorgeous little heart, which
It's
is pretty
true,
nice.
and it just landed right
And it
on,
landed perfectly
right
in
here.
front of me. It must have been a sign.
Can I have one of those oranges,
No.
Nick? Yes, you can give it to me. Trust me. I have this cool little tool. It's another one of those orange
I went to the wrong
grinding
glass.
tools there that gives you the little.
Give me that back. Well, I'll use that one.
Here you go.
I put my other one in the drink.
Oh, you put it in
The
the
wrong drink.
So anyway, you get a nice long string
Thin slip.
of a little V cut. Oh, you can see all those oils shooting
Yeah.
out on
Yeah.
there.
Look at them spray.
Yeah.
In the air. Get
And you
that.
get a nice little, the short strip. And basically the same principle. Give it a twist. You can, if you have a party, you can make these before on a toothpick. Have them twisted up, ready to go, and just take them off the toothpick and drop
A
them
lot
in.
of the bartenders will use that little strip, and they wrap it around a straw, and then they keep
Oh,
them
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And so that way, when they take it off of the straw, it's like a little coil.
A little coil.
A little coil.
Little coil. Would you like to be responsible for your own?
Me? No.
Pressure's too much.
We've done it all along. Why would we change things up now?
I don't know. You're asking questions I don't have answers to, ma'am.
We're not changing anything up.
I'm not changing it up enough.
No, I said we're not changing anything up.
Okay, so you can, after you've done that, pour your drink on into your glass. 2 ounces. If you're new to the show, which I think everybody on this one is people are regulars. So those glasses, the glasses that these come in, just those are for you. We don't want them back. That's part of the shipping and handling that when you get them. Share those. Those are 2-ounce glasses. You can just wash them out and reuse them. So that way you can share with friends. If you have a buddy that you want to share, about another half ounce.
Just do that.
You're good? Okay.
You want mine?
No.
Because I will never drink that.
Well, that's what I mean. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Jen Fraser said we shamed her into breaking out the square for
Oh,
this one.
man. Now she's going to be slaving away over ice. Sorry, Jen. Didn't mean to ice shame you.
That's awesome. Got it. Ooh, he's on fire. Heating up.
This face is on fire.
Another off key.
Thank you.
Don't you worry. Just
Ooh, I bumped into you.
You bumped
with
into
my
you. What
hat.
the heck you doing?
Guys, we
Man.
practiced this. Left, right, dip.
Left, right, dip. Left, right, dip.
God. I'll lecture you guys after
That's
class.
why. The choreography on Keeping It Neat is going to get better.
I want to start singing Frank Sinatra with my fedora on, honestly.
Right?
It's not.
Okay.
Fly me to the... That's not
this
Frank
one's
Sinatra,
really
is it?
clear,
Yeah,
actually.
There's a Fly Me to the
Yeah.
Moon, is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
What's that?
clear mine is.
Yeah.
Mine actually is pretty clear on this one. Well, actually, they all are now.
Yeah, they all are. They've actually melted some of the outside that was a
That
little
one's still
freezing
on.
on.
But this one is
This smells
really, look at that.
that is good.
delicious.
Like I can see right through my
Ooh,
glass.
that does have a really good one to
That's
it.
what I'm
right?
saying.
Really nice.
I think we're
All
gonna
right,
love
what
this
is
one.
this one?
This is
made
the
with
Handy.
Buffalo
Handy
Trace?
and Schiller. This is made with the Buffalo Trace.
Anything to do with like Handy, the B-Tech one?
No.
No.
Thomas Handy.
Yes, thank
No.
you.
Nothing to do with that. It's just Handy and Schiller's the company.
Yeah.
All right, let's
On
try.
River Ice. Latoya, he's
put
off
it right
key.
down.
You guys are good. No copyright issues at all. Thank you for listening to our terrible tunes, Latoya. You've shamed me into breaking. Okay, we caught up with everybody. All right. This one has a nice, again, orangey note to it. Uh-oh. Nick took a sip. It's thicker.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think it's the simple syrup they used. It's got a thicker consistency to it.
No, I don't like that one.
That's weird.
Yeah. There's like a weird like not a spice, but like salt. Like what is that?
It's tequila. That's what the secret ingredient is. It's a salt
We
rim.
got you. It's not whiskey
It's
at
a
all.
salt rim, and it's got the worm in the bottom
Yeah.
of it. It's thicker. It's got a thicker consistency. That's so weird.
But it is sweet right on the front of my tongue.
Oh yeah, it's super sweet up front. It's similar to the Bully Boy in its sweetness.
What do you people think?
Yeah. Well, so what do we think of this one, guys? Let us in, ladies. These guys are nuts. Love them always. More like hanging out with someone's house than any other show I know of. Just pure good
Thanks.
times. Thank you so much, Jody.
Oh,
Congratulations
maybe-
on your success too, man. You've really blown up. We see you're up there like almost 3,600 subs now. So Jody's channel over there,
Good for
Bourbon
you.
Bounty. Good for you, buddy.
Nice.
Congratulations. And Latoya Nikki. Prescription Bourbon. All right. So if you haven't, go check those out. Prescription Bourbon and Bourbon Bounty. Give them go check them out. Subscribe, like, give them a little love.
I don't know. This one's growing on me now, though. A few sips in. Well, maybe
This
it's just
one
that this is our third one.
Maybe it takes 3, and the third one, it's don't care what you put in front of me anymore. I like the orangey note that's in this one. There's it's more of a real orange note to me than the last one.
Viscosity. Our
Oh, who
favorite
came with the
word,
viscosity?
Darren.
Oh, that's another one we wanted on a
Viscosity.
shirt.
Yeah.
More syrupy viscosity. Yep, I agree with you totally. I could taste more bourbon for sure in this one. Jen says it is peppery. What am I tasting exactly? That's what we're asking ourselves right now too. It's like it's got something going on in there.
Like this one was made with a rye.
Maybe.
No, it's just a regular Buffalo Trace, which isn't a rye. It's not even one of their high ryes. It's just a regular there.
Right. This one must add caramel coloring too, because
It's I think it's whatever they use for a syrup, maybe.
Maybe.
Is their syrup? What they're using for their simple syrup in this?
There's like nothing on this bottle.
Not even on the back.
No. It
just
tells
tells you
their story, but that's it.
Here's the story.
There's no like info.
Wow, we've gone into so many show tunes.
So many.
I think when we leave on this one, I think we're gonna have to take everybody out with the snappy routine, and
Everyone better join.
everyone has to.
I would appreciate if people would start sending us some video.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Put it on. Yeah, put it
Oh,
on.
you're
Shit.
performing at home?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
performing
Instead
at
of a
home.
little
If you've got a
fedora of your
fedora,
own.
yeah, any hat you may have,
You know that trick that people do where they like can do it like this and then they like flip it on?
And this is how all the drinks
I'm
get
not.
spilled.
Yeah, I can't do it. If
Please,
you know
that's
my
what's gonna be
track,
juggling.
if you know my, I said who's juggling the oranges. If you know my track record on this show, I knock everything over and break everything.
Yes,
so,
that's his track record.
Luckily,
luckily Derek broke something.
Derek broke something that I didn't. Let me just get it for you, folks.
You should have snapped on your way out.
You have no idea.
You really missed the opportunity.
Yeah, you should have snapped your way out, buddy.
You better
Make sure you
snap
bring
your
his
way
leg.
back in.
Snap back
Bring his leg. Oh, Abel and a broken leg.
Broken leg.
Golden Abel down, people.
When we needed it the most for our 1,000 subs.
episodes. Well, he still balances out. He can still stand.
Got a little nub.
It's a leg nub. Well, we got to super glue it back on there. It's been a busy week.
No.
Been a busy
Call it
week.
yardstick from now on.
No, yardstick. That's right.
It's only got 3 feet.
3 feet. Yardstick. Yardstick Abel.
There you go.
There you go. Back in.
Ow.
Oh my gosh. See what I mean, folks?
Okay.
It's a bull in a china shop. I broke Abel. We were trying to set up for one shoot, and it was just a mess. It took like 20 minutes to do it, and the best part is the audio didn't even come out for it, and it was just a travesty. It was terrible.
It's very upsetting.
It is
Why
very.
you didn't know
Every
about the
time-
Splendor
Yeah,
before
I
tonight.
would have gotten that out earlier, but part of it was one of those, and I have to go to another video to dig up some of the other funny footage.
Every time we do one of our big episodes, the audio, something's wrong with it. It's
audio-
like we're like cursed with it, and we have to
Yeah, I
re-record
know.
it, and it's just
I don't know why. We'll do like 5 episodes prior to that, and it's like it goes crystal clear, and then we do our special episode, and it's just like through the whole stupid video, and I can't do anything. I can't drop it out. I've tried everything. Trust me, people. I have tried everything. I went to YouTube, my go-to for everything, and I still can't fix it. Yeah.
right.
So
it's almost
Which
like
one did
lost
people
flavor.
like the
yeah.
best?
So
Almost
which
like
one we're gonna grade
Lost
these? We
flavor
gotta.
for me.
What is it?
It almost lost flavor for me, actually. No, the ice is melting in it.
Melting
So.
a little bit.
So what's our favorite out of the 3 that we tried tonight? Put up your grade, 1, 2, and 3. Which one do you like the best, in the order, best to worst.
So I should
Best to least liked,
I
not
should
worst.
mention Latoya is a dance instructor, so she could
Oh,
technically
we
teach
might
us
need
some.
some choreography.
Oh.
Yeah. So
All right. Well,
I
that's
got us a
cool.
connection.
Well, you got us a connection. Well, there we go there. Well, all right.
Imagine if we had this full like spectacular next time we had a show. Pyros and stuff.
Wow.
love
Pyros.
it.
Yeah, we'd burn this
Yes.
thing down to the
We might have
ground.
to do it outside.
It'd have to be an outdoor. One
Might
of our
have to wait
outdoor.
till summer.
Yeah,
Fireworks
I just-
behind us.
Please, I thought you'd think
We'll just
big,
rent
but
out
I guess...
Gillette.
Oh. Keeping a neat at Gillette. All right.
All right.
My favorite, I'll
Yes.
lead us, is the Bulleit Old Fashioned. I loved this one. This is my one. This is the one out of all 3 I would pick. I like it. I thought it had the flavor profile I was looking for, where it's still whiskey, but then it also has that little bit of a sweetness and that little bit of an orange, but it's not overpowering. I feel that Bully Boy was way too sweet for me, and this one is just that thickness and something about it. Honestly, the thickness, something different. So, something different. So the Handy, however, is way too thick for me. Like, it just is something about it.
Yeah,
just
that
like,
is weird.
It honestly is upsetting my stomach. I had to stop sipping it because
okay.
I'm like,
Go back and taste the other ones now, though.
Don't mind if I do.
Go ahead. You're going to mind. Nothing.
Still love that one. Nope.
Really?
I like this. That one I like better than.
That one tastes like watered down sugar, like a sugar cube that was watered down. That one.
Yeah.
This still tastes great. This is still weird. But that's me. What about you guys?
I like the Bully Boy. I think.
Oh, you're with me? Oh, no, you're not.
No,
Bully
I'm
Boy.
with
Sorry,
Bully
Bully
So
Boy.
you believe that
I
was
read that as
that was the
Bully.
sweet one we
Yes.
had up front. I like the for me. I'm gonna go Bulleit, Bully Boy. Then the least favorite is this Handy one.
Same.
The
I'm
Handy
the same
Schiller.
as you. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's basically almost no. It's 2, 1, 3. But yeah, it's just that cloying sweetness. I don't know what it is with
Bulleit's dead last.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's palate's different. I mean, there's no.
Yeah.
Here's the whole thing. The beauty of it. There's no wrong or right. It's what you like the best. We're just looking to see what people think.
We have a ton of things going on. From Greg.
Darren wants to know, calling in tomorrow? I can't. Can't call in.
Again, y'all know I'm a dance educator. I like the Handy. And
Choreography.
palate cleansing with rich crackers. Oh, Nick's favorite to do. Good job, Greg.
Way to go, man. Ooh, maybe that's where we blew it.
Free
No
idea to
palate
everyone. Palate cleanser.
I still want that
Abel is
shirt.
not complete. Fix him. I'll send some extra dollars. We can rebuild him. We'll make him better. The $1 million Abel.
If you build it, they'll come.
I like number 1 the best. Okay, so that was the Bully Boy.
1, 3, 2. So we went Bully Boy, Handy, and then Bulleit last. Okay, Chuck.
Chuck.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I don't know why.
He doesn't like your opinion, Chuck.
Okay, Chuck. Thanks for your
Chuck.
opinion, sir.
Chuck knows I love the
Next.
guy. That was...
Chuck.
Thanks.
I
Chuck.
honestly felt like I was stabbed in the back, but no big deal. Whatever. I thought we were friends. So.
Still love you, Chuck.
Still love Chuck.
Darren
We
says
do,
2,
Chuck.
1, 3. So Chuck. So
Me? I don't know. Well, you'll have to make it up to me.
So 3 is pretty. No, 3 kind
to
of bouncing
come
all
and
around
snap
there.
You have to
Join
do a-
us.
You have to do a full
So
performance.
Darren is Bulleit, Bully Boy, and the Handy last. Jen,
More like it.
Bulleit, Bully, Handy.
Oh, now Darren likes the last one with gingerbread.
Gingerbread. What's he eating? Cookies?
Gingerbread.
Nick says
Cake,
Bulleit,
cake.
Handy, and then Bully Boy last. I say only Bully Boy for Kelsey.
Okay.
She's a big fan of that one.
I'm glad Kelsey tried it too.
Darren
That
says
makes me
calling
happy.
it tomorrow.
I can't.
I'm still drinking Yingling. I love Yingling. That's a good beer. I enjoy good Yingling. Handy,
It's greater than Bulleit, which is greater,
greater than Bully, but I have a solid base of Ritz in me. Love it, Greg.
Like a layered sandwich in there.
Oh, yes. Greg, you have to participate all the time in ours. This is
So
great.
Facebook user-
Latoya and we need Latoya and Greg and everyone because this has been amazing tonight.
Tara Bakes. Well then,
So
Tara should have sent some
this is
over.
Bill Kitcher. Bill says 213. Correct? Yep, that's Bill. So the Bullet, Bully, and then the Handy. Darren, I like the last one with gingerbread. Excellent.
Because Tara Bakes and they didn't send any over.
No, they did not. So two.
Wait a minute.
So,
Yeah, I'll let you
so the
finish.
Bullet, the Handy, and the Bully Boy coming in on the last for
I
John.
love how it goes. Tara Bakes.
Tara Bakes.
I
eat. It's the order of things
and
in
then
this
it will be,
household.
I drink.
I drink. I eat. I drink.
And I'm merry.
And I'm merry. That's why I smile all the time and happy and make crazy dad jokes.
And I stop by Nick in the morning and say, good show last night. Actually, it's a fun story. I saw Darren today in school, and I literally, as he was walking by, he's like, hey! And I said, he walks away, and one of my coworkers was like, why is he in such a good mood? I was like, I'll tell you why he's in a good mood. I know what tonight is.
Whiskey Wednesday.
Whiskey Wednesday. So,
Yep. So yeah, so I guess I think Handy.
You know what? In a pinch, these are not so bad.
No, in a pinch, these aren't bad.
disagree.
You disagree? In a pinch, these are bad?
Yep. I'm going to be the guy.
In a pinch,
In a pinch,
Don't be lazy.
I would only. In a pinch, don't be lazy. Don't do it. No, in a pinch, I would only go Bullet Boy. I actually would not spend the money on either of those. And that's just me, though. I wouldn't do it. I'd rather make it homemade, like Derek did.
Yep,
We wish yours.
right here,
Homemade.
but it's
So,
It's all watered
But
down
that's
now.
just
yeah,
me
it's
put-
water with super watery. Right
I'm just
now.
going to be honest to the people.
That's what we like, Nick, and that's what the people like. They like your your honesty. You just tell them the way it is. Just stare into your glass.
Oh, what?
What'd you say?
Sorry, Darren.
I'm just gonna get lost.
What if we did this and you just closed the show?
Yeah, we'll just
Like I opened.
Oh yeah, we have to go out with a song.
We have to go out with a song. Oh no!
Bring Scooby in.
Okay, what did Darren say? Level the shock over Becca's shoulder just sticks right out.
It is literally in the. It's been perfectly in between us the whole time.
Oh,
That's why I put my hand there.
No, I wasn't gonna let it go because I.
orange.
Well, you can put an orange in that.
We could try an orange.
Oh,
Hey!
hey!
Gonna hold it there till the next time.
That's right. Yeah. Till next time. Who knows the next recording session and what that orange is going to look like. Mm-hmm. But hey, thank you everyone who joined us tonight. Again, yes. January 25th will be our next live sip-along. Get in on it. We're going to be doing
gifts.
The 3 old man bourbons.
3 old men.
We'll come up with a show.
In a tub.
3 old men in a tub.
3 old men in a tub. Now we got a party.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ugh.
That in a tub.
Scrub there. Bones.
We're going to have little rubber duckies out. That's what's going to happen.
We're still going to have the rubber duck.
Oh, now, forever. Shame. We can never use that spoon again. Touch Nick's back. Oh, even worse. Touch Nick's crack.
First the back, then the crack. What's next? That's whack.
Just going to be the oddball, Nick.
You know it.
Fire. But yeah, so get in on next month's. If you're not a member of our group, go join our group on Facebook right now. I will be announcing it over there shortly. I just have to do a video and we'll get that out so we can get it. But again, great idea there for a Christmas gift for a loved one.
Yeah.
That, maybe a whiskey lover in your life, so that way that you know a friend. And get them that so that they can participate in our January
I know a couple
sip-along.
whiskey lovers.
There are a few. So that'll be great. Stop looking at me. But I'll put that out on our Facebook group. So anybody who wants to get in, it'll be out to the whole group. But I will have to go through all these, and I'll get the people that we have here. So
yeah, we had a couple of people already say sample.
Yeah, that's Darren. I think Darren says sample as soon as he comes into anything. Sample.
John
I don't know if I missed it. Sample.
John Giza did too.
Yeah, John Giza did too. Yes.
Yeah.
Sample. Hey, Derek, sample.
Diehards.
And
they are
Chuck wants us
diehards.
to sing to him, so
oh, yes, we will sing for January.
In the participation.
Yep. We'll be singing to Chuck in January.
That might be the intro.
Oh, maybe.
Could be.
Happy birthday to you, Mr. President.
Mr. Old Man.
Mr. Old Man. Mr. I don't know, what's he do? Financial consultant.
I was like, wait, where are you going? Oh, yeah, that's right. He is a financial consultant. Okay, yeah.
But, join us in January. You know, we're going to be doing these every other month now. Yeah. Our live sip-alongs. We've been going every other month. Just for the simple fact of...
It's easier
for us to get stuff out because they were just starting to pile up, and I was just smashing my face at nights coming home.
Yeah. Well, the next one would come so quickly, you know?
Have a great holiday.
It'd be here before we knew it, and this gives time people to also be like, oh, we'll take a month off, and then we'll be there for the next one, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
All right.
Well, listen,
all right, so
go
everyone...
find yourself a Splendor, Daddy.
Yeah, go find yourself a Splendor.
Definitely let us know. We have a couple extra t-shirts if you're interested. Let us know. Limited sizes.
Yep, so grab your favorite drink right now. We're going to be going out with a toast, but everyone, enjoy your holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Yep, Happy Hanukkah, all the above, everything that's included in the holidays. Mm-hmm. And here's hoping everybody finds a little bit of luxury
in an otherwise ordinary
life.
Hey, cheers, everyone. Thank you.
See you again.